sit with a beautiful lady called Appiah Antonio. For a lot of you who follow her on social media, you've seen a lot of philanthropic work she's done. Who is she? I know her as a lady who was a model, a TV presenter, at some point covered the front page of showbiz, graphic showbiz, with headlines that we definitely will talk about. I know she's surprised about that. And I just get fascinated because I get a bit scared when I see people who are in dire need of help medically, and I feel very, very afraid to get close to them. But she takes these people, gets them all they need, and makes them, even more importantly, models, beautiful children at the end of the day, and gets all the help that they need for them. But Appiah has a peculiar story to share with us today on Just Being Us. And before we go on a break, look at Appiah. You're welcome.
Thank you.
I know you're not expecting the paper headline.
No.
Like, you know, it's been a long, long time.
Yeah.
But it looks like that's how some of us got introduced to you.
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's bad, eh?
Was it? Was it?
Which one? It depends on which
Hey,
one.
there are lots of them.
So I won't commit myself.
Oh, it's the one that you think, but we are back after the break.
Yeah.
Welcome back from the break. Today, I'm just being myself on Just Being Us. I decided to sit in my parlor comfortably and barefooted just to receive Appiah Antonio. Appiah, as the culture on the show, we take pledges. Yeah, you're ready already to take your own pledge. So me, I am here just being myself, and I promise to be that. So it's left with you.
Well, I'm also here to speak nothing but the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like you're under some arrest, B, and you're in some court, B. Anyway, cheers to Just Being Us on the show. Cheers. Okay, now that we've gotten this out of the way, let's start with that headlines that is the one that you know many years ago.
Which one?
How many times have you seen yourself, you know, with
So
another
say
person?
It. Say it.
Eh?
What was the headline?
The actor's own, that you're the actor's new girlfriend. You
Jesus
see the one I need. Is that one? I didn't want to say it. I wanted you to say your thing yourself so that we move ahead.
Okay, so do you know what happened?
I don't know. Was it a movie that you were promoting or something?
No, it was my TV show, Celebrity Delivery TV show.
Okay.
I used to produce that.
Okay.
And Kofi Ajololo was going to be the first person to be on the show.
Okay.
And he was going to deliver a gift to my mom.
Oh.
My mom loves him. So,
okay.
Yes. And then we went to my mom, we took photos, I posted on social media, and the next time I saw the photos, they were like, Meni Kofi Ajololo, we are in a relationship.
You're a new girlfriend. They said that's a new girlfriend. And they said you're 19-year-old or something like that.
Christ. I'll be 40 years tomorrow.
I know. I saw when I saw you were 39 on Facebook. I'm like, I look so old.
Yeah.
I feel you
Tomorrow's
don't
my
look
birthday.
anything like 40.
I know. I get that all the time.
Jesus
My dad
Christ.
is very smallish, so I think I took after
I feel
my
like a
dad.
grandma. Like, seriously.
Yeah.
But you're so beautiful, you know.
Thank you.
And happy birthday in advance to you. You should have told us earlier. We would have brought you a cake.
Oh.
But what does it feel like to be 40, though, even though it's just a few hours away?
I don't know. I think it's normal.
Yeah.
I don't feel anything like any new-
Pressure.
Yeah, no.
They say life begins at 40.
Yeah, so
I
I
just
think,
about beginning life.
yeah, beginning life on a new sheet, you know, because I had my divorce last year, and yeah, so I'm now going to be back on the market to see how a journal go.
You know, but like, when I saw, you know, now that you brought it up, let's go straight to it.
Ooh.
When I saw it on Facebook, I called somebody that is a mutual friend. I'm like, she
Steve.
wrote that. I said, Steve, she wrote that on social media. How did you write? Steve was like, That's all he said. Because I was like, no, I don't think I'm that courageous. No matter what. I don't know if I can ever, even if it happens to me, I don't know how I'll break the news to the world. I don't know what I'll do, but I just felt like, for those of you who want to know, yes, I'm divorced. I'm like, hey, just like that.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that. You know, we celebrate marriages, so I don't see why it should be a big deal if you went and it didn't go well, you should feel some way about it and hide it. And, you know, I just wanted it to be out there so that people will know. Maybe someday someone will see me with some man and they will still think I'm married, and, you know, rumors and all. Yeah. So I just decided, you know what, it's good to make people know that I'm no more, you know, married. So yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with it. I actually told people not to be like, oh, sorry. What is sorry about being divorced? Like, that's, to me, I don't see why. Who died? I don't see why. Yeah, I don't see why you just say sorry. Like, if it was good, I would have stayed. It wasn't good, that's why I came out of it. So I should be happy. I shouldn't be sad. And no.
Normally they'll say when somebody initiates it, they're the ones who speak like the way you're speaking.
Oh my God. You know what? We were almost 4 years when I decided to opt out of the marriage. And when we entered our 2nd year, there was this issue that was never going. I went to my husband's mom to complain about it, you know, and I was hoping that there would be change. And we're almost 4 years and I wasn't seeing any change. So it's either I shut up and endure it and just be in it like that, or I move. And I decided to leave because I'm not sure I can live my life like that for the rest of my, like, my whole life. I can't, no, I'm not sure I can do that.
Is there an issue that you like to talk about?
Oh, no. You know, it takes two. So unless he also has the chance to also, you know,
voice out,
say his side of the story. Because when I talk about it, it will be like I'm painting him black. So, and I'm not sure he will have that opportunity like me. So it won't be fair to him for me to, you know, go in and, you know, say all that. But then I think he will also feel that I also am not good in, because we are all not perfect. But I feel in marriage, there are some things that you can endure up to a point, you know. Every marriage has challenges, I know. But there are things you can manage and endure. And there are others that, you know, Usha, this one, there's nothing you can do about it.
You must definitely have taken a lot of courage, you know.
Yes, yes. Knowing the space I find myself in, it was difficult. But then I'm like, you know what? It's my life. I can't live to please people. I'm the one, you know, facing whatever it is. At the end of the day, I'm like, marriage won't take anyone to heaven, but marriage can definitely send you to hell. Example, yes, when you are in a bad marriage and you are forced to do things outside the marriage, you are sinning. It will take you to hell, you know. So it's better you leave and know you are single. You understand? But then marriage won't take you to heaven. You won't go to heaven and God will ask you whether you were married when you were on earth or anything. But whatever situation you find yourself may push you to do things that you're not supposed to do. And that is sinning. And sin will take you to hell.
But did he take it lightly?
Well, no. From the beginning, I would say my husband really loved me, my ex-husband. He really loved me, but love is not enough reason for two people to be together. You know, there are other things that comes together. Only the love in Kwa won't make it work. You understand? And when I said it the first time, he left home for 3 days without me knowing where he was. Wow. Yes, when I mentioned it. And it's a long story. I was just about to go to the police station to, you know, report him missing before one of his friends finally, you know, said he's with this friend and he's not in his right sense of mind. So that's why he did what he did. I'm like, yo, at least send a message to someone. We've been trying to call him. My dad, like his friends, his mom, everyone was trying to call him. The phone will ring, he won't pick up. Then finally he put the phone off for 3 days. Wow. So I understand it's painful, but you know, he'll be good for someone. He might not be good for me, but will be good for someone. And I also will be good for someone, you see. So yeah, it's part of life.
I definitely know that it's been a very, very tough one for you, because I know people like who even the mere saying his cry is, which I'm tired of this. I want to get a divorce. You know, through that phase. And what I noticed you were doing also was that you were always online talking about relationships. And when I saw the post, I'm like, okay, how will we juxtapose this? You know, 1 minute you're preaching to us about what a relationship should look like, and 1 minute you say, oh, you are done.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I won't be in a relationship like again. You understand? We learn from our mistakes. You know, I think the red flags were there from the beginning. So now I tell people, if what you want to see in the marriage when you are dating, you don't see it, then don't even go for it, because there won't be any change. Don't think someone will change for you. If the person changes, yeah, hallelujah, it's a plus. But don't think that when you get married, the person is going to change.
Was your family traumatized? You yourself, were you traumatized at any point, you know, about this? Or you just, it was just,
oh,
it's
no.
a done deal, I'm
you
gone.
know, I thought through it
for
a very,
long?
for for a little, you know, time. Because I think there were times that I'll call him and I'll be like, you know, the way things are going, when I get tired, I'll opt out. And he's like, he is not, he didn't, what did he even say? Like, he didn't get married to get divorced. And I'm like, nobody gets married to get divorced. You understand? But it's the circumstances that leads to that. So I'm just letting him know that if I get tired, I'll opt out of it. So I had already even told him, because I was getting fed up, you know, and I don't even want to go there. The parents were not even helping enough, you know. When I went to the mom to complain about him, to tell her that this and this, so I want her to talk to the son, she never called later to find out, so how are things? And even the response she gave me after I told her was not the best response I was expecting from my mother-in-law, you understand? And the biggest one was that almost 4 years that we got married, his parents has never even visited us before, so they didn't even know where the son lived.
And they live in the car with you?
Yes.
But you go visit them?
Yes, once a while we do. My parents also visit as and when they want to, but his mom and dad has never ever stepped foot in
Have you taken the chance to invite them?
Oh my God. Do you have to invite your in-law to come and visit you?
Sometimes they don't want to invade your space.
I don't invite my parents. For 4 years.
Those are your parents?
No, but for 4 years, you don't even know where your son stays. Does it even make sense?
But their parents like that. Like,
well, for me, it sounds awkward to me. And for the fact that, you know, I don't even want to go into all these things, but at a point, I had a feeling that I think they are not even happy that their son is married to me, because they didn't show any kind of interest. And I remember my sister-in-law once said that they never thought that their brother would get married this early in life, because they thought he would be getting married around 40 years. So when I sat down to think about all these things, I'm like, I think maybe they were not happy that the guy just got married, and maybe the kind of girl they wanted him to get married to is not me, you know. Maybe they have some idea of that, I don't know, but you know, me, I say my mind, I do whatever I feel like doing. Maybe they wanted a church girl, someone who, I don't know, but...
Was it from a, like, that's pastoral home or something?
No, but then their behavior, you know, I may be wrong, but that's what I deduce from the way. Because if you go to your in-law to complain about your husband, oh, I want you to talk to your son, so and so and so, then your in-law tells you that, oh, and the other siblings are not like that, so I don't know why he's like that. Okay, then I'll talk to him. But if I call him and he will come, even if he will come, that's what she said. In my head, I'm like, okay, I'm expecting you, okay, if you think that if you call him, he won't come, I'm expecting you to say, if I call him and he doesn't come, I'll call you when he's home. Let me know so that I'll come to the house. And that was it. She never called to even find out, oh, so my dear, how are things? Has he changed? Never, ever. So I called for the meeting that I want to get a divorce. And even when she came for that meeting, the things she said, I wasn't expecting her to say that. I was expecting that she'd be like, oh, okay, my dear, I know you want to get a divorce, but could you give my son some let's see if there'll be change. She only just said that, she thinks I don't understand marriage and that marriage is like that. And if I want a divorce, they have nothing to say. So she has spoken to the son and counseled him, and that she's told him that he's not the first person who has gone and it didn't work. And so if I want a divorce, they have nothing to say, because she can see that I've already made up my mind. That was what she said at the meeting. My dad was present. So then I'm like, okay. And my dad was like, well, I am in the thing and I know where it hurts me. He can say that whether I should go ahead or not. So whatever I would do that will make me happy, he has no problem. My parents never objected to it. My mom, no one. They were okay with it. As long as I am okay, they were okay.
And are you okay?
I am very okay. I'm very okay. Yeah. It's just that nowadays the market is very rough.
Hey, I feel funny. I see her post and saying, hey, the small boys.
Small boys. They see me, say me almost size. You know? You get someone who is 30, someone 28. Oh, age is just a number. So please, I'm like, I'll be 40 years. What are you telling me? Oh, age is just, how me would dear Musa?
Oh, you're a sweet girl, Odudu.
Then married men. Oh my God. The last time I was having a chat with my best friend. So sometimes we sit and have a chat. We are like, hey, Charlie, we are turning 40. It looks like we won't get our age mates too, because our age mates, the men, they are also looking for younger girls. So maybe we'll get divorcees and we'll just make fun of it and laugh it off and all that. Yeah, so the market is rough, but God day.
You still have hopes, eh?
Yeah.
Let's take a break. When we are back, we'll talk about, you know, your philanthropic work. It's one that amazes me a lot. What you do with, are they autistic children or what do they call them?
Children living with autism. Yes,
okay, so they are autistic. Okay. Yeah. I wanted to be sure that I wasn't using the wrong word, you know, the wrong medical term for them. We'll take a break. When we're back, we'll talk about that. And then also, the market is rough. Whatever she has to say before she leaves on that. We are back to have a discussion with Appiah Antonio. Yeah. Welcome back. This has just been as I'm enjoying conversation with Appiah Antonio right here, and she's been telling me more about her previous marriage and of course the funny term she made. The market is rough, but now we are zooming into philanthropy. She's one that does that. I think you've won multiple awards for that.
Yeah.
I've seen you pick a lot of them. How many so far?
Hey, I would have to check, but it's not more than, I'm not sure it's more than 12 or yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
You're not
this
sure it's more than 12?
I'm like, awards, no, we need money. They should add money to the awards. So.
They are trying.
Oh, they are trying, but they should try hard.
They should try harder. Yeah. I know. But how did you develop love for this? All of a sudden, I woke up and I saw autistic children becoming models, and it was spearheaded by you. You were raising funds for some of them and all that. Where did it come from? Okay,
so with the children, you know, with autism, I never planned of doing anything like that. It wasn't planned. It just happened along the way, and I just loved it. So I decided to just continue with it. A mother posted the daughter on Facebook, Nanaya. She's the one I started with, Mariamu's daughter. Yes, so she posted her photo and said she needed someone to help train her to be a photo model. So at that time I was doing small photo modeling. So someone commented with my name under the post, and I saw the post. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see. I had booked a photo shoot session with Kweku David. So then I was like, okay, let me call him and see if he'll be okay that I bring Nanaya to the shoot. So we have it together. He said he was okay. So that's how it started. The photos went viral. Other mothers called me, sent me messages that they wanted me to help their children as well. So that's how everything started. BBC came down because they saw the photos and they were like, they can't believe that they have autism. So they wanted to see how I'm able to direct them to pose and all that. So that's how it started.
Prior to that, had you done anything with kids?
Oh, no. I wouldn't say. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you know that you could handle, because such children I hear are very tough to handle, you know, and they're full of energy as well. That's what I'm told.
Yeah.
You know, so how are you able to tame them, get them in character?
Oh, I wouldn't use tame. You know, when you are with them for some time, you get to understand them. So they might do some gestures and you understand what it means because you are with them for a number of years and you understand it. But when
this was you in the beginning.
When I started, it was a little difficult, but the parents were always there to help me out with it. So it didn't make it that difficult for me. Yeah. So basically, it has been smooth. Like sometimes when they have their tantrums, there are days when you want smiles. It's so difficult to get a smile out of sometimes Yakoba. Like, I remember when last year, Mr&Ms Autism Ghana, when we went to their home to have the photo shoot, and Yakoba won't smile. I went with my son, my late sister's son, who I've adopted as my son. So we went together, and there was this small boy in the house as well. They'll take handkerchief and Yakoba, hey! Like they'll have to fool before Yakoba will smile. They will get, hey, did you get the shot?
Oh.
You know, there are days like that. I remember Nanaya, there was a day we went to Labadi to have a shoot. No smiles, nothing. So we couldn't have the shoot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So they have their days, you know, and there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to understand. And there are times that maybe with Yakoba, what I've noticed is when she's hungry, you can't get anything out of her. She will just, you know, she won't smile, and when you ask her to do something, like she won't do it. But when she's very satisfied, then you are good to go. It's just challenging sometimes to get the smiles, but yeah, we are used to it. And so those who would be working with me, I will explain to them so they will understand and have patience for them. Yeah, because a shoot that maybe would normal shoot that we might take 2 hours, we may end up having 5 or 4 hours because you know, yeah,
you need to psych them, get them in the character and all of that. But is it paying off, you know?
For now, I wouldn't say it's paying off, but I'm hopeful with time that when we start chalking some contracts, people are using them for things. That's what I'm really pushing for, you know. So with time, that's why I put together Mr&Ms Autism Ghana to throw more light on it. So with time, we are hoping. Someone sent a video of Yakoba's billboard in Cape Coast. Because she comes from Cape Coast, we did her billboard there for them to also feel proud of her, you know. And someone sent the video and they were happy. Like, so things like that, when parents see it, they are, you know, encouraged that, oh, so my child can also actually be something like this, you see. So,
and where did you get such funds from? Is it the ones that you speak to the public or appeal to the public for, or their parents are actually willing to invest in their children in that regard?
You know, most of the parents are already stressed. Financially, it's difficult because taking care of a special need child is not that easy. And their school fees, the special needs schools, the fees they take is not small money. So I wouldn't want to add that burden on them. So I try as much as possible. Like last year when we were going to have the Mr&Ms Autism, we had to go to every child's home to film a short documentary. Wow. So I had to foot the bill for our transportation to Cape Coast because we had 2 coming from Cape Coast, we had 2 coming from Volta region, and then 2 from Accra. And so I can't, you know, worry. And some of them too are from very poor families. Like the ones who were from Volta region were not from very good homes. Like financially, things were difficult, you know. So it's not an easy thing. And when I think 2 or 3 years ago, I decided to do a calendar with Jacob's photos so that I will be able to sell and make some money to support some of the surgeries I pay for and other things. So I didn't have money to print the calendars. I called Stephen Appiah. He's a friend. So I told him I needed some money, if he could borrow me 1,500. And then I called another friend from, she was in the US, Chanel, to also borrow me some money, lend me some money, sorry. So Stephen gave me 1,000 and he never took it back. And I'm always grateful to him for
Dollars
that.
or CDs?
CDs, so.
Oh. But thank you very much, Stephen.
Yes. And then my friend also added 1,000. So I gathered that, added some to it. I think I did only 50 or 100 copies.
Did people buy?
Yes, people bought, but not all. I gave some out, you know. I gave some out. A lot of people didn't really buy like that because, you know, some companies do calendars and they give you out for free. So people didn't see the need to buy 50 CDs calendar when it's going for maybe 10 CDs or 20 CDs. But you know, when you are printing a lot, the price is down. But I printed just a few, so it was costly. And every page had some inspirational quotes on autism. So that was also a way of, you know, trying to advocate for the...
How receptive are Ghanaians to these kind of things? I'm imagining how you tell them, oh, this is an autistic child on the calendar, on the billboard. Do they embrace it, or they are more like...
I think a lot of people still don't really, because they feel, okay, if I have to employ this person, it will take more time because they need more time. So why don't I just employ, in quotes, a normal model to do that for me, you know? So it's been very difficult to convincing people. It's been very difficult. I won't lie about it. Even with the Mr&Ms Autism Ghana, getting sponsors, it's not that easy. Kudos to Verna, who has been with us for 4 years now. I did the first autism talent show and they were on board. They are still on board till now, and they have been very great and helpful to us, Verna Mineral Water. So this year we've been able to also talk to Happy Man and some other El Beam Plaza. The man has been so good. He's given us his venue, food, drinks, and yes, we'll add a little money to it, you know. So I know when you are starting something, the beginning is very difficult, and a lot of people are just watching. Hey, this year let's see, you know. Now when you become big, before they will want to join. So I'm praying that that time will come, that I wouldn't have to struggle for sponsors. They will know that we do it every April, and when it's getting to April, they will now be calling and wanting to be on board.
And how.
But for now, I know I still have to be roaming, you know. It's not easy, but then
I'd like to congratulate you for the work you're doing. I almost every time I see those posts, I'm under the comment section, come to say, oh, you're doing so well, congratulations. It takes a lot, you know, to be in that space where you are. And I also want to say to you that, you know, the market is still open, don't worry. 40, you're just beginning life, and we are hopeful.
Yeah, I have a lot of hope, yeah. I'm hopeful.
Let's take our final break. We are back to see if Afi has the energy to play the game. Welcome back. This is Just Being. Look at this. We're about to play a game on the segment called Them Say. And Afi is going to show us what she knows. And these are questions on general knowledge, Ghanaian history, and what people are asking on the internet. So I wish you all the luck. Afi, you can just speak.
In LJ school.
Hey, which one by all means, no passing. What is this?
General knowledge.
General knowledge. Let's see what is there to ask in general knowledge. Okay. Oh, these are simple questions.
Give me simple question, okay?
How many countries are there in Africa?
I don't know.
Hey, babe. Don't know saying.
But I don't know.
Since-
I promise to be truthful.
Okay, and then give me my question. Then. Pick another one. Let's see.
Oh.
You have how many options? 3. So let's see.
Nyakea.
Let's see whether you make any. Jesus Christ.
But you should have told me that one.
Oh, there are 54 countries in Africa.
Jesus, another bomb.
Another general knowledge.
No, Ghanaian history.
Ghanaian history. Let's see. Well, let me give you the simplest.
Simple.
What is the full meaning of the abbreviation UGCC?
UGCC. Hey. Is it a party? It's a party, eh? I know it's a party.
The way he says it's a party, like I have a feeling I come to form your own acronyms, you know. Also, tell me, what's it?
Let me form so that I will hit on TikTok.
So, which one?
United.
Once the party that they have to be united, no problem. What will they do again?
Ghana.
Continue, let me hear.
Hey, asamna yekesi.
Too much.
Country.
United Ghana country. Where can this party be found?
In Ghana.
A United Ghana country in Ghana.
It's in Ghana.
Hey.
Oh, and you.
United Gold Coast Convention.
Oh,
Wait,
Gold
social
Coast.
studies. Eh, Gino, wouldn't say Ghana.
When there, me school acho. Me could default you.
Hey, yes.
What's that? Okay, me my boy everywhere.
Hey. Now, what about markets na though?
Oh, it be musu pembrewa.
But you say you don't want the small boys. The small boys play me for you want small boys.
No. Small boys need there, Debbie.
Me pacho choose why the name kwe.
Hey. Tienwe.
Last one.
We
pray for the easiest for you. Hey.
Jackpata ba Devi manya ku.
I tell you. Ekekevo.
A drepo. Oh, a then general knowledge be mo.
Okay.
Usu be some simple question na Kwame Nkrumah answer.
Let me ask you a very, very simple one so that you get at least one.
Oh, once I'm meeting in
So what's the title given to an elder in the Akan language?
Elder in the Akan language. Ebusian penny. Anameti.
Ebusian penny is a clan head.
Oh, penny. Oh, penny. Hey. Pacho mi aigbe ni bisa mi aigbe de.
Any aigbe mu can say. What's the title given to an elder in Eve?
Afo.
That's not true.
Oh, manyanya tabe. Oh. Amachichi.
I'm going to Togbi.
Oh, Togbia. Elder.
Yes.
Togbi manya chiefa.
Hello.
Eh, kanya manya ode. Nyama
It's
chila
not
po.
about hello mekachu. I don't know.
Nyama chila po ode.
Efo. Efo is like senior brother. So he's not an elder. Like the Akan language, you say is Nana. So it cannot be Efo.
It's Efo.
Nana.
Senior brother is it can't be Efo now.
To like is an elder, like a leader. A leader in the Akan language.
Togbia is like chief, king is Togbi.
So a leader in Volta region is called what?
Efo komanya.
Efo manye Efo bedegbedo. Efo is like a senior brother. Efo we Efo obra chichi and Efo we. Because if it's Efo, you call your younger brother Efo.
Kanya manya.
On that nimenya note, Afi, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We enjoy the time with you and we wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And we'll see you doing more great things.
Amen.
God bless you.
And also, I would like to say that this year's Mr&Ms Autism will be in April, 30th April. So when I come to you, please
open your doors for
yes,
a great cause, you know.
Thank you.
Thank you too, and let's have a good night. We're back again with another episode. Bye.